Alrighty, everybody. Miramichi is where we are at today. I am getting warmed up. It's a little cold in the garage. Starts off with a par 5. You can look down at the mini map there and see this one is a tight and close, kind of back and forth, standard golf layout. You're not going to be seeing a ton of crazy elevation changes and things like that. But as far as challenging, decent golf course, I give it certainly good marks for something that I would want to go out and play. Not too difficult, a lot of fun, a little flat. 114 yards to start. 115 yards on the shot. Birdie to open. Long par 4 next. Little fairway finder. .202 remaining. Looked like I blocked it a little. And I did. A little hot air balloon action in the middle. And a 22-yard chip that goes inches too far. And that's going to be a bogey. 157 par 3 next. That was closed off and across, and leaves a difficult chip that goes straight into the bunker. So we're staring at a bogey here as well. Trying to find a 12-yard flop shot, and it gives it to me, even though it looked like it was pretty much still on the fairway there. Not the best angle at this hole over here on the right, but gonna have pitching wedge or something in. See what we can do with it. That looked really kind of flippy, and the result seems to suggest that was what it was. You saw me practicing there. Safely in for a par though on the 4th. So far so good. +1. 154 yards. That looked very nice and compact. Flag way in the back, and if you set it within a few inches, you can count on a birdie in this game. So we go back to kind of unlucky. Let's see where this ends up. Oh, a nice little perfect window at the green. 47. Just missing a birdie there, but an easy 2-putt par. Going to the 7th hole. The tree's becoming a bit more dense on this side of the course, where you really don't want to go in there. 195-yard par 3 and 199 on the distance, just a little right of the pin. A safe shot. That was probably where I wanted to be. Nice little low launching drive in the fairway. 100 and some yards remaining over a tree. Let's see what we can do with it. Looked like quite the big of a hack. Trying to hit a slice around and up and over, and executing it pretty well for a par. So going to the 9th hole now, another par 5. I liked some of the things that happened there on that drive. The result's pretty good as well. It's a par 5, so gonna maybe take a swing at it here. 3 wood in hand. And a big time hook. Be an eagle, be an eagle, be an eagle.
Eagle.
Rolls right through. Must have been really good contact, but kind of a over the top slicey there. That leads us to the 10th hole. Pretty short par 4. Another little slicey hit out there, leaving a wedge in. Let's see what this. Yikes, popped up straight in the air. And right, so face open just a little bit. And then not liking that at all, but lucked out by the rolling fringe that sent it directly at the hole instead of stopping it. Staying at -1, 11th hole here. Comment below, what do you think of Miramichi? We got artificial birds flying around. We got this back 9 seems to be enclosed in trees, whereas the front 4 or 5 holes was open and you could hit fairway to fairway. The greens have been very small, rounded, pins tucked in the back, but the fairways have been pretty receptive, so I think it's got a pretty good balance. Certainly the aesthetics are nice. And when you're still -1 going to the 12th, you're pretty happy. 146 here. Lots of water. And a shank. Got scared. Tough to get up there and hit a shot after shanking it, but somewhere near here, and we almost get lucky with a roll back towards the hole, but not quite, I think. Let's see. No, of course it stops just short. So a bogey there, back to even par. Another par 5 coming, and just breezing by the tops of those trees. Ending up in a pretty good location for this par 5. Don't want to hit it too far unless you're going over the hazard. I decide to go short left and chunk, and that leaves me in a pretty good position. 117. I like how that swing looked. Oh, and it's just over the flag. Hit it too good. 14-yard chip going back the other way. And able to save par. Still even par. Nice big wide fairway here on 14. Another par 5. Look how wide that fairway is. Should have swung harder. Another layup where you can pretty much do whatever you want. I'm going to somehow find the rough where you just can hit it anywhere in the fairway. 134 from the rough, trying to make something happen. And it stops just inside the green there for a par. 15th hole upcoming, par 4. This one not too far, but kind of blocked by these trees on the right, so you want to hit a good one up the left side. And as you can see, I didn't follow those directions. It ends up being okay. Pretty good in, actually. Trying to hit, I don't know why I was trying to hit a draw in there with certainly the fade swing, but inches away from a birdie and have to settle for a par. So we're going to count that one mentally as a birdie to make that putt.
It's America's favorite smokeless fire pit for a reason. On fire
Little fairway finding drive. Just not super thrilled with my driving. Again, going through phases of how to actually hit a driver. The results have been okay here at Miramichi. Another good iron shot here, just a little to the right. Falls off the edge. And now finding a 10-yard chip. And in there for a par. The balloon is a good touch, I gotta say. 17th is a 3, 144, and I left the face wide open into a tree. And then hit it long for a bogey. So the curse of 17 and 18 continuing here at Miramichi. There's flashes of something where I don't do that, but then I do something like this on 18 as well. Hit an absolute laser beam slice top that really ends up okay, but this is another tough green and another tough pin location, and you're not setting yourself up for success on a short par 4. Hitting it 20 yards left and long, also not ideal. 16 remaining, and you guessed it, another bogey on the card. So +2 for the day. Miramichi I actually really like. I think it's a fun course where you get to kind of hammer drives and then get really precise with your approach shots because there's some tough greens. Let me know what you thought. Comments, like, subscribe, keep the channel growing, and we'll see you on the next one.